We were all saddened to hear about Bob Stark's passing earlier this week. And Kimber and I have known the Starks for quite a long time, all the way back to when his heart problems first started. So it's been a while, and that was a sad day for us. And yet, like a lot of us, I'm sure, when events like this happen, it makes us think of things eternal. And Brian, the other night, mentioned one of my favorite verses in times like this, when Jesus gives us this beautiful image of Lazarus in the story of Lazarus and the rich man. When he departs from this world, and Jesus says that Lazarus, the beggar, died and was carried by the angels to Abraham's bosom. What a comforting passage. And at the same time, I'm amazed that we'll have this opportunity as Christians to see the city of God that we see described for us in Revelations, where the scriptures say the city had the glory of God, and her light was like a most precious stone, clear as crystal. The city was pure gold, like clear glass, and the street of the city was pure gold, like transparent glass. There is no temple in it, for the Lord God Almighty and the Lamb are its temple. And the city has no need of sun or moon to shine on it, but the glory of God illuminated it. The Lamb is its light. It's just such an amazing image that we have as Christians. And I'm also reminded of the judgment to come, and that I want to be on the right side of that judgment when it takes place. And as a Hebrew writer says, it's appointed for men once to die, but after that, the judgment. And then finally, I think of the hope that we have as Christians, one that Paul describes as our hope which is laid up for us in heaven, and our hope which does not disappoint. All these things come to mind in an event like this. So our brother Bob had that hope. And our question for each one of us tonight is, do you? If you're a Christian, you have that hope. And a follow-up question for us as Christians, do people know we have this hope? Can they see it in us? Do we make it evident that others are welcome to come to us and ask about the hope and the faith that we have in us, and that we're ready to give them an answer in love and in joy? Hopefully we as Christians are. Or if you're not a Christian at all, consider that you don't have this hope at all. And everything that we just talked about in heaven and God's city and the beauty and wonder that we have described to us, you're not set up to take part of that. So tonight we want to encourage each of us to think seriously about our spiritual state and consider if we have true hope or not. If you don't have that hope and you're not a Christian, let's study together. We're glad to explain how we can gain this hope and what it takes to become one with Christ so we have the hope. If you've been studying, though, and you've determined that you do want this hope and want to take the next steps, let us know that as well. And we'll be glad to assist you in baptism tonight, and you can be one with Christ. And again, if we're a Christian, let's think about how our lights are shining and whether our hope is evidence to others, and that it is visible. And we do take advantage of these opportunities to share the gospel and bring others to Christ. Whatever your need this evening, we invite you to come forward as we sing our final song.